Uh, Good afternoon. Welcome to the preview for Happy Valley. It's on Thursday night. It's the last meeting at the Valley. They're doing some major renovations there, so the track's going to be closed. We switched to all-weather racing for the last 2 months or a month and a half of the season, which is not a bad thing. There's no jackpots going through the card. It looks like a favourites night. Casper Founds will be going hammer and tong. This is his last chance to really rack up some winners. He doesn't train a lot of winners at Sha Tin, so he's probably going to have a reasonable hand tomorrow night. There's a couple of these that are going pretty good. We go to the first race, the usual nonsense here, the 1800. Red Adventure, beautiful ride last time. It was going to win a long way from home and did the job nicely. It can win again. Humongous. Was probably going to win last start, and he started hanging in the straight. No favours there. He's drawn nice again. Gold Tartini. I've had a few problems with this horse. He's got some ability, but twice he's been withdrawn on the morning of the races, so he's obviously got some issues. His track work's been very good. That's not the problem, so I'm not sure what the story is there. Now, the trainer got pinged with this one. For something in his feed, so that was the reason for him getting pulled out last start. So be wary of this one. I don't think it'll be any fancy price, but it's got a winning chance. In a race I don't like at all, 5 on top from 9-2, chances to 10, 11 and 12. We go to race 2, same sort of stuff here. Hey, beat him easy last start. Doesn't look a race with too much depth here. Like I said earlier, looks like a favourites night. It's not a night to get too involved here, I don't think. We've sort of had a, had a reasonable look at these. Can't see too much value here, and certainly with no jackpots up for grabs, it's pointless getting too involved there. And with 80 odd million up for grabs on Sunday, I'd rather focus on that. Race 2, I think Hey is probably going to be hard to beat again, along with Longwar Amber. It's drawn bad. He'll have to go forward. Family Interest, this has improved. So they look the 3 for me. I've got them clear. I've got 5 on top from 2 and 8. Chances to 11, 12, 3 and 10. We go to the race 3. Fighting Boy, it's ready to win. The jock's the problem. He doesn't ride a lot of winners, so excuse me. You're taking your life in your hands there with him. One of a kind. That's dropped into the right sort of race. Should lead. It's going to be hard to beat. They've ridden it quiet a couple of times. That's not its go. They should just let it go and hope for the best. I think that's probably the best chance this has got of winning. Outside it, How Speedy's got to be included. Now there's one down the bottom here. I saw it a bit of track work. It's done nothing, this horse, at all, but the other morning it reeled off 21.9. They shouldn't be able to do that, these sort of horses. That's number 4, Baltic Warrior. So it might be a blowout one here at $1 million to 1. It should be $1 million to 1 in a race like this. Owner's Glory is always a chance. Dickie Lou's the biggest problem with it. Very tough race. Opening leg of the 6 up for anybody who's interested in playing, but we won't be doing anything. I've got 9 on top from 6 and 5. Chances to 11, 3, 4, 8. And probably the 2. Race 4, nice tough race this. Southern Springs, it won well last start. Now no advantage here with the bad draw. Skip Court, it's got the barrier draw this time. Bit one pace last time, so not sure about it. I think it's a bit weak. Very well, it's drawn a good marble. It'll be up on the speed. Good Thinker ran a terrific race last start. They got driven mad in front, kept going and run a place. And there was good money for this. This was 50s into about 15s. So where there's smoke, there's fire. Should get a soft lead, or could get a soft lead in this. If that happens, it might give them something to chase. Twin Turbo, Trendy Win, they're all there. Island Garden, it's improved with the track work. Pretty tough race. I've got 7 on top from 12, 9. Chances to 4, 3, 6. Very tough race. Race 5, Domineer. Excuse me. Domineer beat him easy last start. This is no harder. It's drawn bad, but it'll come straight across. The speed is out wide, so should get a card across. It, and You Read My Mind, should settle up on the speed. Hong Kong Dancer just behind them with probably King Derby and Silly Buddies. They look the main 5 chances. Photon Willie's a blowout one. It's got no form at all, but all of a sudden it went terrific in a trial the other week, so it's improved. Getaway Guy, Sea Warrior. But I think 1 and 5, they look the main 2, should fight it out. Chances to 8, 11, 4, 2, 10. Race 6, Rainbow Sheik's had the right trials for this. He's obviously set it for this night. This is the main race. This is his best chance to win a good race in the last day of the season for Happy Valley. Number 5, Rainbow Sheik. It's cherry ripe, ready to go. Real Specialist. Now it's a nice drop in class here for this horse. They were touting this as a group horse for the international week, so it'd want to be running a big race in a race like this to be getting that sort of mantle. Of the rest, Packing Whiz, Sunny Ying probably goes in. That's it. There's not a lot of depth in this. Willie Cazales probably goes in as well. Not a lot of depth in this race. I think 5 and 3 should fight it out. Chances to 10, 6, 4 and 2. Race 7, Harbour Punk. A good run first start in Hong Kong. It won't need to improve much to go close here. Roman Legend closed nicely on a good speed last time. It's going to get a good speed again. It's got a chance. Sight Believer, I think it's come to its end now from barrier 11. Don't want to be on it anymore. Mr. Ginger needs to be ridden cold. If they ride it cold, this is not its distance, 1,000 metres. Needs a bit longer than this, but with a good tempo, could be coming home hard. Fun and Games, Charity Joy, they look best of the rest. Yeah, I think 11 on top from 8, chances to 4, 5, 3 and 7. The last race, Golden Addiction looks the one. It's got the perfect draw. As long as he doesn't get caught up on the rails, he should be okay to win this. Jazzy Feeling will be sitting somewhere close handy. It'll be running on as usual. Chancellor will probably lead. It's well weighted in this with 49.5. They leave it alone in front. They might be struggling to run it down. Number 7, Archipus. It's coming from Sha Tin. It's probably got more upside than most of these from a futures point of view. It must be included. Best of the rest, Trump starting over Step High. Not a lot of value, unfortunately, here. We looked at this quartet. Don't want to be going for favourites. We've discussed this many times. There's no value when we have to play at the tight end of the market with the first 2 or 3 in the betting. I prefer to play the quartets when I can leave them out and only put them in to run second or even third's better, 3rd and 4th only. But I can't be betting against the form, and I can't be betting against the ratings when I've got this horse clearly rated on top. So 5 on top from 2 and 11, chances to 7, 6, 4. It's not a night that we're likely to get involved. We've had a look at the 6 up. We could play very skinny in a couple of legs to try and catch a full unit. We're going to discuss that tomorrow to see whether there's any merit in doing that. There are 2 reasonably tough legs, so I suppose if you catch something there at a price where there's no jackpot, they don't spend much, so they go skinny and take the favourites. If we can get a couple of favourites rolled, we might be able to get a result. But unless I can play it for at least half a unit, and preferably a full unit, we won't get involved. Not with so much money up for grabs on Sunday. I'd rather be concentrating on that. Good luck if you play anywhere tomorrow. The racing is awful at the moment in Australia. Friday's a terrible day. Saturday, I think Stradbroke, there'll be well, not much of a field there. I've had a quick look. The 3-year-old filly's the favourite at 7 to 2. It's well weighted in this. I suppose it's the one to beat, but not a lot of depth in the race. It's actually a pretty weak Stradbroke. It's a bit of a strange one. Good luck if you play at Happy Valley tomorrow night. I'll write a preview Thursday afternoon, let you know whether we're likely to play or not, so you've got some idea. But I think at this stage the consensus is the main focus is definitely Sunday. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and good luck.